Hey everyone, and welcome. If you've ever felt completely lost in a sea of VPN marketing buzzwords, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to pop the hood on VPN technology and really figure out what makes them tick. So, let's jump right in.
You've seen the ads, right? Military-grade encryption, blazing fast speeds. But what's the actual tech behind those claims? We're going to cut right through all that noise and get to the real heart of what powers your VPN, something called the protocol.
So, what is a VPN protocol? Well, the best way to think about it is like the blueprint for an armored car. It decides everything, not just the route the car takes, but how the doors are locked, how thick the armor is, and how it communicates. It's the whole set of rules that keeps your data safe on its trip across the Wild West of the internet.
All right, so there are actually a bunch of protocols out there, but really most modern VPNs, they boil down to three main heavyweights, and understanding these three is the absolute key to choosing the right VPN setup for you.
Okay, let's meet our contenders. First up, you've got OpenVPN, the battle-tested, reliable veteran of the group. Then we have WireGuard, the lean, mean, modern speed champion. And rounding out the trio is IKEV2, the mobile specialist that's built for stability when you're on the go.
Now, what this chart shows us so well are the core trade-offs. You see, OpenVPN is your go-to for maximum security, for bypassing really tough firewalls. But the trade-off? It can be a bit slower. WireGuard, on the other hand, is all about that raw speed and efficiency. But it's still the new kid on the block. And IKEV2? It's fantastic for your phone because it reconnects so fast, but it can be blocked more easily than something like OpenVPN. And to really get the difference here, let's just look at the code. OpenVPN is a beast. It's built on a massive codebase of around 600,000 lines. Now, that complexity is what allows for its incredible flexibility, but it also makes checking it for security flaws a huge, huge job. And then you see this. Wow. WireGuard has just 4,000 lines of code. That is less than 1% of OpenVPN's size. Its entire code is smaller than a lot of simple apps on your phone. This makes it so much easier for security experts to audit, leaves way less room for bugs, and it's a huge reason why it is so unbelievably fast. And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. The creator of Linux himself, the legendary Linus Torvalds, called WireGuard a work of art compared to the older protocols. That's about as powerful an endorsement as you can get in the software world.
So, the protocol is the armored car itself. But what about the lock on the door? Well, that's the encryption cipher. And just like with protocols, the type of encryption your VPN uses makes a massive difference, not just for security, but for speed too. The two main types you're going to see are AES-CBC and AES-GCM. You can pretty much just think of this as the old way versus the new way. And the single biggest difference between them comes down to how they process your data. One piece at a time or all at once.
With AES-CBC, the old way, each chunk of your data has to literally wait in line for the one before it to get encrypted. It's a serial process, like a single file line at the DMV. This was fine for older computers, but it just can't take advantage of the power inside modern multi-core processors.
Now, compare that to AES-GCM. Oh man, this is a total game changer. Instead of that single file line, think of it like a supermarket opening up 10 checkout lanes at once. It processes everything in parallel, which dramatically boosts your speed and puts way less strain on your device's processor.
But here's the kicker, and this isn't just about speed, it's about security. To make everything fit neatly, the old AES-CBC has to stuff extra useless data called padding into your information. The problem is, attackers can analyze that padding to try and guess what's inside. AES-GCM doesn't need any padding at all, which makes it completely immune to that entire class of attacks.
Okay, we've gone deep into protocols and encryption. Now for the payoff. Let's translate all this tech talk into some simple, clear advice so you can pick the absolute perfect setup for what you actually do online.
You know, the answer really depends on what kind of user you are. Are you a gamer, a frequent traveler, or are you someone who's handling sensitive business data all day? The best choice isn't the same for everybody.
If you're a gamer or you stream a ton of 4K video, the choice is honestly a no-brainer. WireGuard. It delivers the fastest speeds. We're talking over 800 megabits per second, and the lowest latency, which is absolutely critical for crushing that in-game lag. Plus, because it's so efficient, it means less battery drain on your phone or laptop.
Now, for anyone who's constantly on the move, IKEV2 is your specialist.
Its killer feature is that it can seamlessly switch between Wi-Fi and your cell signal without dropping the VPN connection. It is incredibly stable, and it's often built right into your phone's operating system, which means no extra apps to install. It just works.
But if your number one non-negotiable priority is security, maybe you're handling sensitive business info, or you live somewhere with heavy internet censorship, OpenVPN is still the gold standard. Its proven, battle-tested reliability and its unmatched ability to be configured to sneak past even the toughest firewalls make it the most dependable choice when it really counts.
So there you have it. You've now got a complete toolbox for really understanding and choosing a VPN setup. Let's just do a quick recap of the most important rules to remember.
First, always pick modern encryption. If you see the option in your settings, choose AES GCM. Second, and this is a big one, stay far away from outdated protocols like PPTP. They are just not secure anymore. And finally, remember to match the tool to the job. WireGuard for speed, IKEv2 for your phone, and OpenVPN when security is absolutely paramount.
At the end of the day, a VPN is a chain of different technologies, and that chain is only as strong as its weakest link. You now know exactly what to look for in the protocol and the encryption. So the final question is, have you checked your settings? Do you know what link is protecting you right now?